All right, so pretty much when I'm talking about how to ruin your Richard Mille correctly, I'm not talking about swimming with it in the sea with the crown open, or perhaps hitting it with a hammer or something of that nature. I'm talking about how to completely piss off the purist and go full custom with your Richard Mille. I mean, you know, getting one of these watches and adding aftermarket options to it is just like getting this Lamborghini right here and dropping rims and a Mansory body kit. I mean, so what if it's yours and you want to enhance it in a tasteful manner, of course, and why not? You know, as long as it's all quality and done right. This is the type of shit that pisses people off, but at the same time too, they can't stop staring at it when they see it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, damn. So there's no denying that right now the trends with the whole bust down or iced out watches is hot. I mean, there was a point in time where the pinnacle of this was a Royal Oak Offshore completely flooded with diamonds. You know, now it's gone moving up and up and up where even the Patek Nautiluses weren't even safe. Now you're even seeing it on the Richard Milles, so much that even Richard Mille themselves have released some of their editions with the NTPT quartz cases with diamonds on the actual case. So I mean, you know, the styles will change. Before there was the standard rose with the diamonds, now it's gone to flower or honeycomb. But overall, there's nothing wrong with adding some ice to your Richard Mille. So as the styles change, you know, even with this diamond thing, they've been changing. First, they were in single rows. You know, now, like I said earlier, it's gone to honeycomb or flower, which is pretty much the diamonds are all spread out and there's the least amount of metal possible. So if you're gonna do something like this to a watch like this, you're gonna wanna go high quality, okay? You don't wanna have some ugly stones with bad quality and poor finish on the overall look of the case. So if you wanna, like the purists will say, ruin your Richard Mille, you gotta go high end with it and go all the way. So one of the easiest ways that I like to check the quality of a bust down or an iced out watch is I like to rub a cotton shirt like this over the setting. Right off the bat, it doesn't even grab any hairs or nothing. Where if it's poorly done, it'll feel like Velcro, you know, almost like you're rubbing Velcro together. Same thing. So right off the bat, when you just rub it like this, it doesn't even get stuck or do nothing. That's because of the way that the setting was done. All the prongs were nicely polished and left with no sharp edges. And those are some of the things that's gonna separate the men's from the boys when it comes to these bust down watches. Some of the things I wanna point out on this RM11 is that the sides are titanium. Now that's incredibly hard to set. It's probably one of the hardest materials to set diamonds in because there's no room for error. The prongs can snap, they don't twist or bend. If there's anything done wrong, it will crack, and there really is no way to reset the prongs. So you gotta make sure that whoever's doing this is the best. Another thing I wanna tell you is if you notice, there's no borders. It's all rolled diamonds all around. And another thing that for me is the most important is take a look at the circles around those screws, how perfect they are. They're not jagged or they're not perfectly done. It's perfectly done all the way around. You know, the circumference is perfect. That for me is a big, big thing I look at when I see these bust down watches is how nice the little circled bevel around these screws are carved into the case. Another thing I want to point out with the trends and the overall quality are the baguettes set on the side. Again, very hard to do because the baguettes need to be cut as they're actually setting it. You can't get pre-cut diamonds for this type of job. One other thing I want to point out is that this particular one has baguettes put even on the sides of the button, which nobody right now has that. It's the little details that add up to be a lot when you're gonna go and properly do something like this on a watch of this caliber. Now, a watch like this can't be done so nice and not be watertight. I mean, not that I'm trying to go swimming with a Richard Mille, period, even if it's just not even diamond out. But you want to make sure that you got all the right things done so the overall product is quality at the end. Good diamond out watches will not be dropping stones all the time. I mean, there's always a chance that you can maybe lightly hit the watch and perhaps knock a stone out. but some of these watches drop stones like it's glitter from a stripper, you know what I mean? This particular model is not the way it's done. I mean, it's all done high quality and the finish is spectacular. So I guess the question at the end is it really worth it and are you ruining the watch? I mean, it really depends what you want to do. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really that into wearing diamond watches, but this Richard Mille bust down is actually pretty hot. I mean, it's one of those watches where it's already impressive to begin with. So this kind of just drops the icing on the cake. I like it, it's not my style, but overall, the execution is what did it for me, and that's why I like it the most. Now, when it comes to value, this is where you gotta understand. People say, well, doesn't that ruin the watch and take away from the value? Not necessarily, okay? If the watch, say, let's cost plain Jane 130,000, and something like this, let's just say iced out is 180, doesn't mean that the watch is ever gonna be worth less than 130,000. So how does it possibly take away from the value? It adds, if anything. You know, now if you're overpaying, and yes, there will be a little bit of a depreciation, but I never understand when people say how it takes away from the value, because there's definitely gonna cost always more than a standard plain Jane RM11. So pretty much it's up to the individual to decide whether this Richard Mille was ruined or leveled up. For me, it was a level up because the overall look of the watch and the quality is spectacular. But feel free to comment below how you feel about what we did to this Richard Mille, whether it was ruined or not. And also, don't forget to hit the notifications bell till it looks like this, or otherwise, you might be missing the latest episodes. And if you like this video, please like and share. Also, subscribe to our channel. My name is Eric. This is Watch Your Style.